Hello guys, today we have a factoring polynomials topic. Firstly, let us learn how to find the greatest common factor. Well, finding the greatest common factor, maybe it's 3 terms, 2 terms. Firstly, look these 3xy squared z cubed and 6xy cubed. Well, how we can find the greatest common factor of these two terms? We can look for the numbers 3 and 6. What is the greatest common factor of 3 and 6? Yeah, it's 3. Okay, because 6 is equal to 2 times 3, comma 3. Okay, let's write 3. After x and x, what's the greatest common factor of x and x? Yes, they are itself x. And y squared and y cubed. Y squared and y cubed. Y squared you can write y times y, and y cubed you can write y times y times y, and the common y, and y. There y squared is common. Okay, what about z cubed? And as you see on the right side of right hand side polynomial doesn't have a z. Z. So there is z cubed and nothing, that is 3xy squared is a greatest common factor of these two terms. And another way to find the greatest common factor, you can factorize this all, and as you see 3xy squared z cubed, you can write 3x y times z cubed, you can write z times z times z. And another second term, 6xy cubed, you can write 6, if you write as a factors, 2 times 3, and x, and y cubed, y times y. And what is common between these two terms? 3, 3, and 3. After x and x, y and y, and y and y. So 3xy squared is a common factor. Well, let us look another example where there are 3 terms. Well, as in the previous example, we can do the same way. Firstly, look at this number 3, 9, 27. There's 3, 9, 27. What's 3, 9, 27? As you know, 9 you can write 3 times 3. 27 you can write 3 times 3 times 3. And what's common between these 3? 3, 3, and 3. So it's 3 is common between these coefficients. Well, now look at the next step. X squared, x, and x. X squared, x, and x. As you know, x squared can be written x times x. Now, the common between these 3 is x. Another y. Y squared, y, and as you know y, you can write y times y. The common is y, and the last z, and z squared. Z squared becomes z times z, and z is common. The common is, so first common factor of these 3 terms is 3xyz. Let's look another way. You can write 3xyz, 3x squared yz, is 3x times x times y times z, and 9xyz squared z, you can write in this way. And the third term, and now what's common? 3, 3, and 3. X, y, z, z. The greatest common factor is 3x, y, z. Well, let's now for examples. What is the greatest common factor of 3x and 6x? As in the previous examples, we can do 3 and 6 is 3. X and X is X. And there's no Y. You don't need to look at. So 3X is greatest common factor of these two terms. Now, second example, 8x y squared and 12x squared y squared. Firstly, 8 and 12. What's the greatest common factor of 8 and 12? Yes, it's 4. X and x squared is x. Y squared and y squared is y squared. So 3xy squared is a greatest common factor of these two terms. Well, the third example, 15x squared yz squared and 20x cubed y squared z. Look at first numbers, 15 and 20. Greatest common factor of 15 and 20 is 5. X squared and x cubed is greatest common factor, x squared and x cubed. As you note that we take the least exponents because, and it will x squared. Y and y squared. We will take y. Z squared and z. It's z. So 5x squared yz is the greatest common factor of these two terms. Well, now taking out common factor. Well, taking out common factor. Firstly, you should find the greatest common factor, and after take it out of brackets. Look at this example, 3x squared plus 15x. Let us find what is the greatest common factor, 3x squared plus 15x. As you know, 3 and 5, the greatest common factor of 3 and 5 is 3. X squared and x is x. So that is 3x. Well, now what we should do? We open the brackets. After what should you write here? And to write here, we should divide this each term by the greatest common factor. Okay, divide by greatest common factor, and as you know, monomial by monomial division. 3 and 3 will cancel. X squared and x will cancel. There, x. And you put here x. After you divide 15x by 3x. 15 and 3 cancel, it's 5. X and x will cancel each other, and you write plus and 5. Close the brackets. That's so 3x squared plus 15x can be factorized by 3x times in brackets x plus 5. Let us look these examples. 4xy cubed minus 6x squared y squared. As this example, we can firstly should find greatest common factor. Okay, these two terms. Well, 4 greatest common factor 4 and 6 is 2. X and x squared is x. Y cubed and y squared, as you remember, we should take the least exponent y squared. Okay, our greatest common factor 2x y squared. Now open the brackets and divide this each term by the greatest common factor. Divide by greatest common factor. Can cancel 4 and 2. It's 2. X and by x. Y squared by y cubed by y squared. It's y. Now write it in brackets. Here 2y. After minus, put minus because there is minus sign, minus, and divide the second term by the greatest common factor. 2xy squared. 6 and 2 cancel. 3 x squared and x, it's x. Y squared will cancel each other. 3x. Now write here and close the brackets. That's 2xy squared times in brackets 2y minus 3x is factorial form. Now let us look where there are three terms: 8a squared b cubed, 12ab squared minus 6a squared b. And as you remember, we should find the greatest common factor firstly. Well, what's greatest common factor? As you know, we should first look for numbers. 8, 12, 6. What's greatest common factor of 8, 12, 6? It's 2. And a square, a, and a square. As you remember, we should take the least exponent. Okay, 2, 1, 2. So least exponent is 1, just 8. And b cubed, b squared, b. The least exponent is b. Well, open the brackets. Now divide each these three terms by greatest common factor. By 2ab, and 8 and 2 will cancel. It's 4. A squared and a, it's a. B cubed by b, it's b squared. And write it inside the brackets. After plus, because the plus sign here, and divide the second term by the greatest common factor. 12 by 2, cancel, it's 6. A by a, cancel each other, and b squared by b, it's b. So write inside the bracket 6b here. And the last term divide by greatest common factor. Before writing, you should write this negative sign here. Okay, divide 2a squared b over 2ab. Well, 6 and 2 cancel, it's 3. A squared and a, it's a. B and b cancel each other. So write here and close the brackets. That is taking out common factor. Well, here we have examples. You can practice it